This, wait a minute, bitch, hold up. Okay, hi again, it's Peach. Hey, I am filming this like right after I was sitting in there chilling. I'm looking through Twitter and HYUNA and E'DAWN posted a video of them singing or something like that. They recorded a duet, and there is the translation of it. And HYUNA says fiance. And now everybody's shook. And there's a picture, I'll put it on the screen, hopefully I remember to save it. I put it on the screen, and they don't have wedding ring, or engagement rings rather, on their fingers, but they have them in their earlobes, which is really, really cool. But God, I'm so fucking happy for them. If they are engaged, I am so happy. Oh my God, okay, I just had to film my reaction to that really fast before I forgot. So yeah, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Okay, it is. Hi. What's up, everybody? Hi, it's Peach. I just woke up, and it is currently 2:26 p.m. on a Thursday, and I'm just waking up. So that shows you where I'm at in my life. This is gonna be a video of me talking about other shit while I do my face routine and I clean myself up and I stop looking like a gremlin. So I'm gonna take these off. So the main shit, right? Everybody's already been talking about it. Everybody's kind of already given their points, but you know, y'all know me, I'm always late to the hype train. Jenkai. Jenny and Kai. So if you don't know, if you've been living under a rock somehow and you don't know what's been going on, essentially what happened was Dispatch literally on the first day of 2019 was like, oh shit, bitch, we got some shit to spill. And they exposed that Jenny and Kai have been dating since like October, and they said that they have like 4 other couples that they have to release, and one of the couples is an LGBT couple, which we'll talk about that in a minute. But like, you know, that happened, and then everybody was kind of like in this weird like limbo. I should be doing something while I'm doing this. So like everybody was like in this weird limbo because when it first came out, everybody was just kind of shook, like, wait a minute, what? And like everyone was trying to figure out whether if it was like a rumor, or Dispatch was lying, or like whatever. Yeah, everybody was just kind of confused at first, and people didn't believe it. And then because we didn't have any like official word from SM or YG, everybody was just kind of freaking out because they were like, yo, like Jenny might get fired, like, because Jenny had been going through some shit. Like, Jenny's had a rough couple of months, let's be honest. So like everybody was kind of freaking out like, oh shit, she might get fired, like there's a dating ban in YG, she might get in some real trouble. And we also, given what happened to HYUNA and E'DAWN not a couple of months ago, we were all like, shit, some bad shit might go down. So anyways, that goes on for a little bit, but then we get a announcement. We get an announcement from SM at first. No, we got the announcement from YG. YG was like, we knew nothing about this, we're gonna look into it. And everybody was kind of like, oh shit. But then SM came out with their, you know, thing, and they were like, we confirmed, and yeah, they are dating. SM was kind of like, you know, because I feel like at this point, SM just doesn't care because they've had their dating scandals in the past. So like, I don't think SM gives a fuck if any of their idols are caught dating, unless they're like younger or like just recently debuted. In EXO's case, I don't think they care if any of them start dating, because clearly Kai was dating Crystal a couple of years ago. So like, and you know, Taehyun and Baekhyun were dating, so like it's fine. I don't think SM really gives a fuck if EXO is doing whatever. So SM basically confirmed it, and then after that YG confirmed it as well, and here we are. And surprisingly enough, there's been literally no backlash. Little to no backlash. I won't say none, but like it's been pretty much no backlash. Like the netizens over there don't give a fuck about Blackpink or EXO actually. So they were essentially like, this is a weak like announcement, like I don't care. Call me when you have a bigger couple to announce, essentially is what they said. And XOLs and Blinks have been like, you know, we wish you the best, like congratulations, you know, I'm glad you guys are happy. Everybody else is chilling, like, and it's kind of weird because like, I don't think, hold on, this is the worst part because I always get water everywhere because I can't see it, I don't know what I'm doing. This is like huge. And it's so weird because there's been no repercussions on either end. And you know, you've been a K-pop fan for longer than a couple of years. You know that South Korea is very, very, very strict on idol dating. Like, they do not fuck with that shit. Like, if you get caught dating another idol, or if you get caught dating as an idol, period, you could get in some serious trouble depending on what label you're in, or depending on like how famous you are. Jennie and Kai essentially got none of that. Like, everybody was just kind of like, okay, well, I'm glad you guys are happy. And of all things, to segue into the next topic, bitch, Blackpink is gonna perform at Coachella. So like, we were low-key thinking, I was low-key thinking at least, brush my teeth. I was low-key at least thinking that Jennie was gonna get into some real shit, because Jennie has been getting so much shit for the last couple of months. I'll admit, even I gave her a little bit of shit, but I took my video down because I realized I wasn't fair to her. She's been getting a lot of shit, so I fully 100% expected people to be heated. Like, I expected people to fucking give her all types of shit. Given she has been getting shit, but surprisingly enough, she's only been getting shit from OT3 Blinks, which is like a really weird like thing. I can't talk about working my teeth. I mean, I can. You guys can understand me though, but bitch, Blackpink is gonna be performing at Coachella, which is okay. Let me just start playing. Hold on. That's a huge thing, because they're the first K-pop girl group to perform at Coachella, like, period. Blackpink being announced for Coachella, and the fact that Jennie and Kai have gotten literally little to no flack about this whole dating thing. I feel like I want to go back and talk about HYUNA and E'DAWN right fast, because I feel like, okay, so there's been this back and forth, right? Some people are, I'm one of those people, right? I am happy that we are at this point now where we can let idols do whatever they want. Like, I'm glad that people can actually be about that shit and say idols should do what they want and not throw a little bitch fit whenever somebody's caught dating. I'm glad that we are, as a collective, all mature enough to be like, you know, we wish you the best, I'm glad you're happy, like, da-da-da-da. But where the fuck was all this energy with HYUNA and E'DAWN? Because, as y'all know, bitch, HYUNA and E'DAWN got fucking sent out to sea. They got fucking executed. Like, people hated them. Like, Cube fired them. They lost their jobs. Then netizens were all over their asses saying this, that, and the other. Not even just netizens, bitch. Still, some of y'all international fans, some of y'all are snakes. I'm gonna call y'all that right the fuck now, because there were a lot of people who were like all for HYUNA and E'DAWN, like, oh, we should support them, like, idols should be able to date who they want, da-da-da-da-da. Y'all had all that energy for about a week, and then a week later, suddenly everybody's over it. Like, they're being too heterosexual for me. Like, ew, do they even shower? Like, and people have issues with HYUNA because she doesn't wear makeup, or she has interesting style choices, or whatever. Can y'all just fucking, like, let her be? Do you ever think about that? Like, HYUNA's been an idol since, like, what, 15? When she first joined Wonder Girls, I think she was 15 or 16 or something like that. She's been an idol since then. She's now like 26, 27, I believe. And she's been under that spotlight for all this time, and half that time she's been getting nothing but bullshit from everybody because of her image. Like, will y'all just let her be? Like, damn, let her experiment. Let her do what she wants to fucking do, bitch. If she don't want to wear makeup, then she don't gotta wear makeup. If she don't want to wear the fucking fashion that you think is acceptable, then let her do what she's gonna do. That don't fucking affect you. That don't mean nothing to you. I don't understand why some of y'all are so pressed. It's really weird, because y'all had all this, it pisses me off. But like, honestly, if HYUNA and E'DAWN had to be the ones to take the first L so that, you know, the industry could be better, then like, I guess it's whatever. I low-key, I think somebody has said this somewhere out there on Twitter or Tumblr or YouTube or somewhere. I heard it somewhere where somebody was like, maybe HYUNA and E'DAWN coming out and saying that they're dating and like publicly dating could lead to like a new, for lack of a better term, revolution in the K-pop industry, and idols are going to be allowed to date more freely now. And the person was like, no, I don't see that happening. But ever since HYUNA and E'DAWN, like, Jennie and Kai just announced it, and they're fine. Like, they're fine. Now, if Jennie or Kai start posting fucking selfies of each other together and all that shit, then that's how you know it's a whole new era. Like, people are gonna be allowed to do whatever they want, I feel like. If Jennie and Kai, two of the members of some of the biggest groups out right now, are allowed to publicly date and everyone be fine with it, then all bets are off. I truly feel like all bets are off. People are gonna be able to do whatever they want. Now, that doesn't mean that people won't be mad, because now all fandoms are as mature. Because it's just like that. Like, some people just ain't like that. Like, you know, maybe maybe just at this point, netizens or Korea just doesn't care about Blackpink or EXO enough to be mad about it. So like, perhaps if it was another group, maybe they might be a little more angry. Who knows? But I don't know if y'all want me to be telling y'all what the products I've been using are. But this ain't no beauty guru channel, so like, you know. But I use this cleansing from the Face Shop. I got this in 2016 and I still have it. My Etude House Wonder Pore Freshener. I should probably use better like stuff. I just use a fucking napkin and I just put it on my face. I'm debating on whether or not I want to talk about the other Dispatch couples, because as y'all heard earlier, Dispatch apparently has 4 other couples that they want to release, and one of them is an LGBT couple. Now I'm gonna hope and pray that Dispatch is smart enough to not release that couple, because it's not America. South Korea is, while they've done better in, you know, their representation of the LGBT community over there, they are still not as far as we are or as the internet is, or like anything. Like I think it's legitimately illegal over there to be outing gay couples, period. So I'm gonna hope and pray that Dispatch is smart enough to not do that shit, because that's not gonna be good. Like, on some actual real shit, like they could get in some serious legitimate trouble, because South Korea does not play with the gay folk over there. Like, they do not play. So, however, there was a list created by netizens, I believe. I don't know if I want to show the list or not. If you're on Twitter, you've seen the list. So on that list, there are a couple of people who are kind of like, I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure about that one, sis. There are some that are more plausible, because me personally, I feel like there is a higher chance that there are people within the same company who are dating, because you're in the same company, you see each other all the time. So like, clearly there are some revolving around certain groups that have been way too busy in 2018 to date. So I feel like those may or may not be accurate. Could just be people, you know, making shit up. I'm not gonna say who's who, but like one of those groups haven't even been in Korea half the fucking year. They were over here doing all this shit. So I doubt it, but if they are,